Microphone on. Lights on. Good Lord. What are we doing here? Oh, better. Happy Tuesday, y'all. What's up? What's shaking bacon? What's the good word on the street? Is it sharp? Is it slicey? Is it dicey? Are we mixing? Are we fixing? Are we a dirty vixen? I don't know. HBD Greg. Is it a birthday? Is it a birthday today? Greg? Or is that my HBD? Is that, HBD. Is that some other innuendo I am not aware of? I'll give birthday praises if it is in fact. Even if it isn't, we can fake it. Still kind of fun. Aw, why is this not live? It is Greg Vanderflip's birthday. Happy birthday to the Gregenstein, the Gregory Hines, the Vanderflip. Snip tip. Don't drip. You don't. What is up with me today? Just got home. Got up, got in, got going. We're live. Let's do it. It's Tuesday. No Monday lives for a little while. My buddy's league started up, so we had first night of Monday Riverfront League. Went pretty good. Definitely had some ups and downs, goods and bads. More bads than goods. Couple real nice putts, couple good birdies, couple bogeys, couple bad throws. It is what it is, yeah. I'm definitely not a professional. I'm a professional something. Professional weirdo. But it is Greg Vanderflip's birthday. Everybody wish Greg a happy day. Do anything fun today, Greg? Did you buy a knife? Did you get a knife? Were you given a knife as a gift? Tell us more. Birthday salute for you right there. Wow. Thomas Connolly of the Magna Slut fashion. I've got top chat on. Switch your top chats to your live chats, folks. It's always better. Magna Sluts ho. I almost said Thomas Slut. Thomas Connolly. What's up, bud? On the Edge, Joe K, Neil McKenzie, Marco Yee, Greg Vanderflip, the birthday boy. I said Joe K, right? Maybe, no. Yeah, I can't remember 5 seconds ago. Cole Bunny, drinking, smoking. On the Edge, what's going on the Edge? How are you feeling today? What's happening? What's the most current sure, recall that. Stephen Kern right at the beginning, and Stonewall with Marco right off the top. What's going on, Stephen? See you soon. What's everybody carrying today? What's going on? What's on the radar? I have my Migaron Carix that I want to do a flipper tab delete, but I haven't yet. 14C micarta. Nice knife from Migaron. Sits really well. That budget-friendly price tag. I picked this up in Atlanta last year. We will be in Atlanta in a couple weeks. If you are not there, you can be there by living through us, through me, through the people I'm going to be hanging out with. We're going to be live. We're going to be having some fun. We're going to be bringing you the experience from wherever it is you are. So if you cannot get out there, make sure you are subbed and got your notifications prepped so you can see when I do jump on live and have some fun. It's going to be all over the place of goodness. What's up, Can of Biscuit? Can of biscuit. What can of biscuit? Dom. Kong Blades. What's going on, Dom? Henry G. Thomas just ordered the Benchmade Osborne 940, denim micarta, and M390. Okay. That would be one Benchmade that I would consider. The Osborne M390 and micarta, that actually sounds like a decent rig. Send pictures when you get it. Can of biscuits carrying the pair of 3 today. Have a package coming into the week from community member. Don't know what it is. Otherwise, nothing special. Money purchase. Purchase anything. No parents. Nothing. Just a Tuesday. Have a happy birthday Tuesday, Greg. Definitely going to be watching Kenman and Rye in Hotlanta. Henry. Dude. Trust. It's going to be even wilder than before. On the edge, heart fluttering instead of beating correctly. Cardiologist seems to be okay with waiting. They know. They know. Give me some different meds. Take her easy. Take her easy. CAT scan tomorrow and the pre-op for the hip replacement. An echocardiogram scheduled in a week. We all are thinking about you on the edge. Wish you the best. Cassette, just take care of yourself. We'll keep you in our thoughts. Excuse me. So carrying that Migron today. Also kind of going for a blue. I know KC does blue Mondays. It's Tuesday, but that's fine. I got the old college try. The NAFS button lock, little small, little OCT. I did the laser mark pattern on there, and then I did the Kenman lanyard with the booster bead. So that's my secondary carry, blue and blue. Out of focus, there you go. And then third dairy, we're going to really be focus issues today. Third dairy carry my KSK Kevin Smith & Knives blue slip with the ABW slippy. Love this thing. Fantastic knife. I don't know if they are still available. I can look real quick here. But the ABWs were available on, what was that, White Mountain or something? I don't have it up actually right now. But all the versions were available as of recent. Titanium and Magna Cut. You all know it. Fantastic knife. So I was carrying those 3 today. Of course, I got my big idea. Bolt action pen. Yep. Dig it. I know you dig it the most. Holman Haddonfield Halo just came in. About to unbox. Shout out to Raven the Pirate, says B Shady. If you don't know what that is, the Holman Haddonfield Halo, it's about this big around. It's kind of like a lazy Susan spinny thing, but it has like a dozen compartments or whatever. You fill it up with knives or watches or whatever. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Burkles, Cerakote. What's up, Burkles? See, he's been sending some pics of some fixies and stuff he's been working on lately. A lot of cool stuff. Been annoying the bride all day with the Max Ace Neptune OTF. Cut it out, she says. Does she go cut it out? Dave Coulier? We're too young for that. Not all of us. That's what knives are for. I'm testing it. You already tested it. I know, but I'm testing it again. It opened before. Is it going to open as good now? Maybe it'll open better. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I can make stickers and cards. If you're looking for some sticks, some on-the-edge sticks, he has some variety, too. I have a few of them. Here is a the focus is tough on the glitter ones because well, my focus is tough on everything. But I noticed the glitter ones don't pop into focus. He's got some that got the triangular. Let me look at them. Messy here. It's a little bit better. So different styles of glitter. And then if you are more of the glitter free, different shapes, different sizes, imagery. So On the Edge can do some stickers for you. If you are interested, get a hold of them. Stickers are always good to have. I need more soon. Oh, that's right. I forgot I did get that sticker pack. Oh, that's right. Because I needed some, and I was waiting on a couple other things to bring to to Atlanta with me, but I don't. I got these. Sticker sheets. So 6 times a lot. So I do have some stickers for you now. So I'm going to bring those to Atlanta and give them out. I also have some magnets. The magnets are fun. Stick them on the fridge. Everybody needs a couple magnets on their fridge. If you don't, then where are you hanging up your Christmas cards and your wedding invites and shit? All right, I just jumped. What's up, Logan? Is the Civivi Cubit still a good deal? It could be. It's a decent knife. It's a basic, simple, good working knife. There's other ones that I might prefer for similar price, but there's a lot of other ones, to be honest. But Logan, the Civivi Cubit, I have, these are my Civivis right here, this row, this row, this row, that row. So I got a bunch of them. I don't actually have a Cubit right now, but I have done laser mark on like 2 or 3 of them for some people. There's Donnie right here. What up, Donnie? See you in a couple of weeks. Dong said that we're grabbing you or meeting up with you on Thursday, apparently. What's up, Crab Castle Forge? So Thursday, I'm flying in. Hate Nate's picking me up at the airport early in the day, like at like 2 or something like that. And Donnie just got done grinding some swedgies. Word. Giving swedgies to the wedgies. Give me them swedge. Wife bought a stainless steel refrigerator that you can put magnets on the doors. Boom, Steven. I'll send you some. Greg's got the KDK sticker on the fridge. Solid, bro. Solid. Solid. On the Edge says you can also do custom cut. So you can do die cuts like this where you have the image and it'll cut around it. That's great. Good options. Good options. Donnie's going to get there on Wednesday. Down to meet up Thursday. Yeah, so Hate Nate's picking me up Thursday afternoon. I am getting a vendor badge. I mean, I'm just playing, y'all. But I am getting a vendor badge from Kansept. So Fred says I should be able to go pick that up on Thursday. Donnie, I guess, Donnie, you have a vendor badge. Or is that the deal? You can go pick them up on Thursday night to go get your table and set up or something like that? Magnus Slut Thomas Connolly's got a KDK magnet on the fridge. I think Donnie's got a couple. Dwayne Letterman. What's up, Dwayne? What is shaking on a Tuesday? So yeah, anyone has some magnet sticker die cut needs, get a hold of On the Edge. He's making some good looking sticks. Donnie says, yes, Thursday is badge pickup setup. So, I mean, I should be able to go do that. So, I mean, the other guys technically might or won't have a badge, so I don't want to ditch out on. I had a fly in here on them for too long, but I do want to. It'd be nice to go in and get that. Here it is. Sorry if that was loud on the mic. Just doing them tiny little. I guess it's spring. You open the windows, opening the doors a little bit. If you ever need Kydex, I got a guy, not bad prices. So if anyone's interested in some Kydex, Burkle's Cerakote's got a guy. Clint Crosby, Clint. I am not getting the stuff I was waiting to get in the mail, Clint. So sending. I was holding out because I was waiting to get some stuff that I was going to bring with to Atlanta and ship that as well. But not happening. So I will just be Fed Harrison. What's up, dude? Gonna see you in a couple weeks too. Very excited. Gonna be great. Catch up. Hope everything's going well for you. Spraying some Roundup. Don't breathe that shit in. Don't breathe that in. But you got to get that. You got to round up them weeds. Got to round up them weeds. Did you hear about the old woman who swallowed a fly? Perhaps. Good Lord. Want to know why knives? Yo, what it is. What's up? What is up? Grateful Dong sent me or where did he post that? On Discord? That some knives that Berg Blades is going to be having at the show. I'm finding it. Here it is. So Grateful Dong might pop in a little bit. I don't know what he's got going on tonight. Berg Blades will have these at Blade Show. I do not know what they're called, but I'm gonna get one. That's what he said. So these are Berg Blades. Anyone know anything about this? I know Berg Blades make some rad stuff. These do look pretty sweet. Didn't she swallow a toad to catch the fly? Fed, don't do that. Fed, do not. Roundup is probably, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I haven't done it, so I don't know, but I'm going to say pass. Hard pass. Anybody have a Berg Blades? I know that Grateful does. A couple people do. Looks really nice. I'm in love. That's not where I want to be. That mess on the table. Live starts soon. I'm all over the place. Robo Steve says he'll try one with you, Feds. All right. I guess we'll all do it. Let's go to fly me to the moon. Which one would you get? If you were to pick one of these bad boys right here. Black one, blue insert, micarta insert. What does this one looks like? Crystallized titanium, maybe. And then this bad boy on the end. Look at that blade on that last one. Whoosh. Waiting on some of that Magnamax. So yeah, I don't know much except for notice this one hooks out and this one hooks down. Sheep's foot. And then these two hook out and this hooks less. How y'all doing? How you doing, Robo? Instead of Roundup, try a good bourbon or single malt. You know, I think Steven, I like what Steven's talking about there. I mean, yeah. Look at this bad boy. the Out of Focus Pro Tech. Tiffany blue. It's got me itching. Thomas says he'd get the far left one. Anyone else? Interest? Canna Biscuit says the one with the blue insert, number 2. I almost, God, you know, I almost like the middle one. I do like the little insert, that little micarta spot seems fun. Love to have in CNC to do some of the features, plus it would be hella easier. No doubt. The CNC is a game change. Think about it this way. You just keep seeing more and more of these home style tabletop ones that moms and craft people are buying. They're making it easier and easier, a little bit better in the programs pretty soon. It won't cost as much to get a decent small CNC that'll make metal coins and cool stuff. I've been looking at it. It's kind of neat. I already own a Kunwu Primo. Why do I need another? Ding. Ding. Good for you. Good for you. I am going to go to Berg Blades. Heretic Knives. Gin Auto. What's $5,000? Oh, the CNC. Well, yes. Now. Once upon a time, I bought a $1,600 TV. I mean, it was on sale, but that's what in 2006 or 7 or 8. And the TV I have now that I got for like less than $300 is way better, way bigger, you know. All right, the Heretic Knives Gin Auto. Be careful out there, Fed. Right? Okay, search Google. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Heretic Knives Gin Auto Slap. TVs are crazy cheap now. What's up, B. Dixon? Fish scale days are over. Yeah. Dude, I was going to get like, I don't know, like a 50-something inch TV, and I ended up getting like a 68-inch TV. It was absolutely huge, unnecessary. But the prices are, TV is a price to sell these days. Pretty wild. So the Heretic Knives, oh wait, this is the manual flipper folder. Does the auto look just like it? Yeah, it does. Just auto. When the auto's 500. The auto's 500. What? I mean, what? Why? Why? What? Aluminum? Auto? Blade steel? Blade steel? Blade steel? What? Am I losing my mind? Length, edge, width, thickness, style, Warncliffe. Finish, grind, plane, handle, material. This doesn't even say blade steel on it. Blade. It doesn't even say what the blade steel is on this entire... Am I wrong? Warncliffe Black Plain. See, this one says CPM Magna Cut. Oh, you guys are not even looking at it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Dan, you are an idiot. What it was, see, this one says Magna Cut. See this one here? The Auto, $500, aluminum, Warncliffe. It does not have blade steel on it. But if I go up and click on a different one, right now it says CPM Magna Cut. They're probably all Magna Cut. Stacy Bolster Blades. What's up, Stacy? Lovely Stacy. How's Ed tonight? Says Stacy. Ed seems to be spunky. He got into his roundup. Feeling a little frisky. Look on PVK. Yeah, we're here. $262 for the Magna Cut button lock. Why is it $500 for the Auto? I don't see the inheritant almost double and a half the price. Ooh, serrated? Gross. That's disgusting. See, if this one's $262, CPM Magna Cut and aluminum. Did I get it? It's one stinking fly. What if this is already Magna Cut and aluminum? The other one, I mean, was the blade steel that much cooler than CPM Magna Cut? It's a Warncliffe blade. So's the other one. $500 though? For the auto spring inside of there? Heretic also, they are not very friendly at their tables. The Auto is $275 on other websites. So why is that one $500? They're at the blade shows, they are not the friendliest of folks. And then like myself and KC went over there to ask them about making a video, and they were like, we don't have time. Like, oh well, he's busy. And it's like the guy was sitting there. Like they're very, I don't know. I'll try again. I've been to 3 Texas and 1 Atlanta, and there's definitely some specific booths that I felt less than welcome almost at. And most of them are all very friendly and inviting and wonderful. So, Migaron is not going to be at the Tack Knives, or Tack Knives is not going to be bringing Migaron like they have in the past. It's just going to be Tack Knives, but they've got a lot of new stuff coming out and some fun things. This one here, the Viper with the crossbar. Vipers are really cool shape. It's a really nice feeling open knife. The crossbar is a little loose for my taste. We have the other Tack Knives. What's it called? Magnificent Beast. Pretty cool stuff. They are innovating a lot of stuff. They've got a new proto that they might have in production that has the their kind of version of like a compression lock. I think I saw it on Instagram. Let me try to find it. Tack Knives. Wait, What's that? Tack Knives 2000. Shoot. That was the wrong one. It is this one. Tack Knives 2000. It wasn't. Maybe it wasn't on here. It was recent. So it might have been on Facebook, maybe? Why is there no sound? Paul, I think I have sound. Paul, is your sound off? Testing, testing. Paul 2, 3. I think everybody else can hear me. I think. Paul, can you hear me now? Paul. It's very low. I think it's how it usually is. Let me test it out here. That's the same volume it always is. Yeah. I am at adequate volume. So what did you do to your machine, Paul? My sound is low. I've got my mic up almost to the reds. It's where it always is. I sound far away. Do I sound far away now? It's all good. Again. I mean, you know, it's all good. I'm wondering if that was, now I kind of want to see it. Show it to me. No, because I don't know if that was something I'm on either. I don't want to see what's on my mind. See, yeah, I'm not even on them on... What the hell is that? He's been snipping too many penars. Well, anyway, Tack Knives has a compression lock, a version of like a compression style lock. I don't have one, but it's like where it would be right here, you know, and you'd squeeze and drop the blade. Like one of those. And I did see the prototype at the last blade show, but I saw it somewhere. I'm not sure where. And I'm not seeing it on their Instagram. And I know it was like today or yesterday I saw it, but oh well. I guess I can't show it to you right now. That's fine. And that's totally fine. BNA, want to know why knives? Driving home. Drive safe. Don't look at the screen too much. I'll try to be less, you know, etc., etc. All right. So, poplar from a standing dead tree fell in your yard. Oh, did you send a pic? BNA? Might make some scales later. Poplar. I've never harvested poplar, but I've used poplar Bought it at the store. Cubed up. Ready to go. It's kind of soft. Like super soft. All right. I'm distracting myself. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. We got nothing. I got no pictures to look at. We got nothing. We are gonna go to Northern Knife Works. I know that. Northern Knife Works. Look at that harpoon stinger, little scrapper. The Wendigo. This one was recommended by Grateful Dong, Magnus Lutz Ho. Got some really cool looking stuff over there. So we're going to get there and check that out pretty soon. On the Edge, hanging out. Globetrotters on the other screen. I saw the Globetrotters live a couple times when I was a kid. It was a fun show. They always win. I did order one of these. For those, if you haven't seen this yet, it did ship. So I should be getting it soon. If you have not seen this yet, this is Migeron Budget. This is the Migeron Budget Friendly for those that want to get into the custom, having something a little more almost unique or like designed it to look cool for them. It's kind of Migeron dipping their toes into budget friendly toe dipping knife buyers. Yeah, around 60 bucks. You don't like this one? Well, that's the neat part, is you can be like, no, I want the purple carbon fiber. No, I want the Ultim. No, I'll take blue titanium. Maybe you want bronze oh, that's not bronze. Okay, bronze titanium. Or maybe you want the blurple, right? But then you can go pow, switch it up, get a green button on the purple or the blue. Why does it keep going back? Okay. That makes sense, B&A. Brand new American. Except for it is messed up. Yeah, let's not even get into it. The world's pretty wild right now. It's tough to just make sense of anything. Let's buy knives. So it's cool because you get to pick. The clip and the button can be changed if it will let me. It's really being, there it is. Bronze. Which one did I order? I ordered it in bronze with the blue button. I think I ordered it like that. So the other thing that's cool about this, if you haven't seen it yet, is it's D2 with an HRC of 62 to 63. Liquid nitrogen cryo, D2. And it's HRC 6263. That's pretty cool, right? So 60 bucks for 62, 63 HRC, right? Then it's also quick release design on the scales. And where is it? There it is. It has a button lock and a liner lock. So it is a button actuated liner lock. How cool is that? For 50, 60 bucks, you can get a titanium button actuated liner lock with 62 to 63 HRC D2. I ordered one. Should we see what the shipping is? I wonder if it'll be here soon. Where is it? There it is. it find that? Why won't it let me copy that? Oh, you're annoying. It's not letting me copy just the text. I hate it when it does that. Shipping from like Indiana or something like that though, so it should get here soon. Anybody else order anything recently? It's tough to order stuff right before a blade show. Copy. But I feel like I had to. Franklin Park, Illinois. Latest update. Left Franklin Park, Illinois yesterday, but no update from there. So I should be getting it soon. Show me serrations. Vicar, yeah. There you go. There you go. What do you think of those shiny bad boys? I don't really do serrations, so I don't have much. I don't cut rope. I don't have anything specifically where serrations will come into play to help assist. And so to me, aesthetically, I prefer no serration and out of focus, you know, because why would it focus? Burning Stables, what is up, Clayton? Gonna see you very soon. Very soon. Thomas just ordered a Kubi Vagrant Micarta M390 for 72 bucks. That's a hell of a deal. You got this exact knife for $72. Brand new. Kubi is great. I really like it. I bought this one from Laid Off Pete. And I have the 14C version as well. Just a great no-nonsense user. Serrations are underrated. Serrations can be fantastic for many things. And some people love them, some people hate them. Some people like thumb studs, like this. Some people like a flicking hole like this. Some people like a snappy small button lock that's easy to open. And some people like a real nice slip joint. There's a lot of different things out there. I celebrate them all. But I cut every single day. And yeah, VEF serrations. That's pretty much, I have very few that I even would be able to find another serrated knife around here. But again, everyone should like what they like. That's what I think. You want bigger knives, you want smaller knives, you want serrations. Awesome. What makes you happy? What makes me happy? All of them. Gas station knives. Cheap, garbage gas station knives. I'm all about it. Or, you know, pick something up from Clayton. Clayton's in the chat right now, Burning Stables Forge. This is a Motley, custom made by him in his forge. AEBL, thick, nice jimps. Micarta on the handle, made for me. Just a fantastic knife. You can get this design. That is the Motley. He's got some really cool craftsmanship and quality. Big and small, I like them all. Once I seen one of them, I want to see them all. You know what I mean? You want to see them owl. Right? I've definitely been getting more into slip joints lately. Not as much of a huge fan of autos, but of course, Hate Nate sent this one out. Thanks again to Hate Nate. The ProTech Magna Cut Tiffany blue with the pearl. What are we going to do to this? What's going to happen to it? What's the future of this knife? hang out. Sometime in the future, you may find out. You may learnt. You may learnt it. North Valley Neil, only my knife preferences are valid. Are they now? Are they? Yes. Oh, yes. They're valid. I like a thumb stud, button lock, double detented, serrated slip joint. Woo! Get it! Cole Bunny doesn't have any autos. Beekeeper, what's up? You like that one? Nice looking. Nice feeler. I am not much of a auto persona myself. I got a few. Wait. Here is another tack knives. Boom. That's the Goliath 14C out the side auto. Does have a lock on it. Boom. I like the shape of this one quite a bit. Just a great, if this was just a standard flick out folder with that fuller on there, the second set of jimps out on the blade. Really nice knife. Making nachos for dinner. Nachos sound good. I had some tortilla chips and some cheese dip last night and a pizza, but boom. Volker Kalashnikov. I mean, that is just a standard issue. Oh, it felt like it was loose for a second there. I'm losing my mind. This time, I'm losing my mind. The nice, fun little Volker Kalashnikov, right? Just enjoying some new Spydercos. I have a few Spydercos. I got my smock right here. Magnus Lutz hole on the smock. Boom. And then I do have another Magnus Lutz hole. The UKPK. I know that North Valley Neil likes this one. Can't find an auto knife with a big enough blade. You want a big auto? Dude, it just went. I had it the wrong way. It came. Button on this side. Pow. There. Ah! Now I can't do. Let's try this hand. Ready? Oh, there it was. Little Italian stiletto. The smallest knife. Auto in the collection. Oh, wait, you wanted big. What's up, Fred? Fred, I had the same situation, attempted delivery, wasn't here to sign, got the thing. I can go pick it up at the whatever tomorrow. But it was attempted delivery today. Fred sent another package. Getting done with the package I got from him as of recent and sending that one out to the next person. That's a respectable size, says Beekeeper. The most valid knife of them all. Where did I put? There it is. Little Benji. The tack knives Benji. Boom. So Fred, I'll let you know when I pick it up that I got it. Just so that it's all safe and stuff. But looks like I'll be able to go pick it up at that pickup location. CVS or whatever it is. That was what it was, right? Can't remember. Anyway. Boom. Only got 100 more opens with that one, and then it expires. That's a lie. Don't believe that. It has no expiration. Good for 10 million opens. Plus more. Plus more. Gonna go to Best Tech at the show. Might pick me up one of these newsletters. The old Taipan lefty version. If they got a nice lefty, if they got a nice looking lefty and it tings, woo-wee, giddy up, you know what I'm saying? Giddy up. Do you know what I'm saying? Should be pretty wild. Pretty wild trip. Luft Concepts. I want to go over to Luft. Apparently, someone said that they are in the works with this Kansept Qtro to potentially be making one that isn't a crossbar lock, like a bolster lock or something on it. Dude, if they made one of these with the bolster, slap. Yes, please. Hoping they got one of these there. Fred's enjoying his mini Taipan, just no ting. Great action, fit, finish. Sent it off to be reviewed. So you enjoyed it for a day and already sent it off. Shout out to Lynn Thompson Tactical. Want to know why knives? What's going on? Does it ting? The small one does not ting, North Valley. Fred already got a hold of us. He said he got the small Best Tech Taipan Mini or whatever, and no ting. And someone else said that they don't. That the small ones basically don't have the right size frequency. Ting frequency. Someone asked, and they're going to return it to you in Atlanta. That's cool. I'm still not planning on bringing any knives to Atlanta. I'm going to buy some, but I'd have to check a bag. It's like $50 minimum checking a bag just to bring some with. I mean, I can just pick up a couple. It's not like I have anything. I mean, sure, some of my custom stuff, but you know, it's fine. Neve's got one, said it didn't ting. North Valley says he never has the chat open. I get that sometimes, and especially like if I'm on my phone, it's harder to look at the chat because there's so little of it. Or so little of it visually presented. We'll go with that. Yeah. I've been kind of going through the list of the floor plan, kind of getting an idea, kind of putting together a plan, trying to see, because you just don't see everything. There were ones, I've said this before, there was spots I wanted to go to in Atlanta last year that they were busy the couple times I walked by, and you're like, oh, I'll stop by later. And then you end up never doing. And you miss a couple spots. And it is what it is. You make the best of the time you have. It goes really fast. It goes really, really fast. And so you have to plan for that. And my first day from 10 to 2, I'm going to be at the Kansept booth. If you hadn't heard that yet, I'm going to be helping out Kansept. Joyce got a hold of me, asked, how could I say no to Joyce? They're always so nice to me there and wanted to know if I'd like to help out a little bit. So I'm doing a half day on day 1. I'll be there from 10 to 2. So I'll get my vendor badge or get in there a little early, get set up. Lynn Thompson and Daisy Duke rules. I mean, anyone in Daisy Duke's rules, to be honest. Anyone. That includes you, BNA. I mean, I can only imagine, I guess. I'm imagining it now. What is wrong with me today? Here we are. Haven't done anything with Kathleen's project yet. Did I go through the Google Doc spreadsheet? I haven't had a chance to really go through it yet, Fred. I will. I've been more looking at the map, and then I kind of scrolled through just to try to see if there's anything that sounded not familiar, that it's like, ooh, what's that? I got to start looking up. But 900 different vendors. It's going to be tough to go through all of those. Sorry, my table is an explosion of. This is it. This is what you get. All right. Here's my latest shipwreck. For those that may not have already seen it. Going for like a blue marbly look. Way different than like the last time I did this exact same knife. Exact same handle. Quite a different. 925. So 25 less than last year. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. At Blade Show, Texas, Monterey Bay was right next to Chuck Gadradis, but I couldn't catch you with a comment in chat to get you to check him out. Is he going to be there? Is he going to be in Atlanta, Neil? I'll put him on a list right now. My usual style. The new style. Not that I'm converting to only the new style, but I'm trying something different. This is my most recent one. Wow, it doesn't want to focus on that at all. Seriously? So that was the more recent. This is my newest of the bluifying experimental potential. And it's working. So can I look up Chuck I'm sorry. Gadradis? Chuck Gadradis. Would that be under G? GED? No, so would it be under C? Chuck Gadradis, right there. Table 5E. All right, so E, boom, 5, boom. So he is going to be really close because this is where KC Knives Fast is. So he's going to be right down the row, right over here. So North Valley, remind me. I'll put him on my list to make sure. Chuck G D at. He's on my list. I'm checking it twice. Close to KC. Yep. We got it. We got it. KC here. Chuck here. Boom. Just a few tables over. Won't that be a treat? Wild corner up here. Here's where Kansept Tenable is going to be. So right at the beginning of the show, if you want to find me right away, I will be right in here. I was considering setting it up to do like a non... I'm going to ask. I'll talk to Joyce and them. But when I'm working the booth, I was going to ask them about potentially setting up like a live stream, but not like an interactive live stream. Like I could set up one of my cameras and just live stream it like a fly on the wall. And then folks would come in, look at it, and chat in the chat. I don't know. What's everyone think about that if I did that? It wouldn't be something because I would be working at the booth. So it's like you got to help customers and talk to the guests and the people and you folks. So it won't be like, oh, look up the chat as much. It'll be more just like put it up there, hit record, hit go live, and just let it go. I was considering maybe doing that. The little fly on the wall. Let me see in the chat. What's everyone think about a potential fly on the wall live? I mean, obviously I'm going to go live and walk around when I'm not working at the booth, which will be most of the weekend. I don't like kangaroos because they attack dogs. Yeah, that's fair. I don't like a lot of dogs because their owners don't train them well. And the reason is I've seen owners that have dogs that are trained well, and dogs behave. They're like children. Some people at a restaurant let their kid run up and down and knock over the server who was carrying a tray of drinks. And they're not even looking and they don't even care. And then they yell at the server for getting in the way of their kid running around the restaurant. Versus other kids are like, oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. May I have that, please? Dogs are like that as well. You want me to check out the one that you got, Thomas? I was hoping, I was going to say, let me see it when you get it. You're going to post pics for us. Copy. I did it on the wrong one. That's fine. Paste and go. Wow, the denim looks way different than I was imagining. It's way darker. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I suppose it's also, since it's denim micarta, they might not be consistent. Some of them might be a little lighter or a little darker. It does look a little lighter in this shot. I like the gold accents. That's kind of cool. That big backspacer. That's cool. Crossbar lock. But I have had an Osborne before. Or, I mean, I didn't own one, but I've handled them and messed around with them. They're not bad. It's a nice knife. That backspacer is really nice. I would say of all the Osbornes, that would be, yeah, a micarta M390. That ticks all the boxes. They're like children. They must behave. And the problem is I know a lot of dog owners, well, not necessarily friends, whatever. A lot of dog owners just don't take the responsibility that they need to take in order to have the dog. They just want to have the dog. They don't want the responsibility. Barking, being annoying, knocking shit over. It's like the dog's doing that because you are a bad human, not the dog is bad, is what my opinion is. So I don't like humans, I guess. In my opinion, with budget blades, high-end quality blades, what's my favorite material handle? Well, handle, I would say titanium's probably, titanium and micarta are my two tops. I really like micarta because the grip, the feel, even with it when it's wet or in the winter, micarta just feels really nice. What's up, Ron Dobbins? Dirty Dan? How are we guys doing today? But titanium, micro milled titanium is my favorite. So if I were to get a handle material S90V and micro milled titanium on my lefty Strix here, I got a El Dorado from KB. This is M390, and then that micro milled titanium. I've got my Monterey Bay Knives Honey Badger in titanium and S90V. Where's my other titanium one that I was looking for? Micro milled titanium on the Gecko Customs Pictus. So that's probably my favorite. That micro milling titanium is the tops. Right behind that, micarta for sure. I really enjoy the way micarta feels. It can be more rough, kind of like this. It can be smoother like this. On Clayton's motley that he made for me. Look at that micarta. Tell me that's not fantastic. End cut micarta. And then he did micarta pins so that it has that seamless kind of a look to it. I have really been into like copper and brass as well, because I've been enjoying doing the shipwrecks. So that's kind of a fun thing to do as like far as projects go. And I really love like natural stuff like bone and stag. So like stag on a slip joint is really, really nice. Where is that bone? Stuff all over the place. Yep. I don't know if that answers your question though. How about titanium that's deeply milled? Yeah, I like that too. But something about the micro milling gets me the most. Kind of like, here's another micro milled N1 cornerstone from Numb Knives. Those little, it just feels really, really good. But titanium on its own, even just a smooth titanium, you know, it's kind of my favorite. Just metal, it's just metal, bruh. I've only seen one titanium handle fixed blade. Fixed blades, generally, I would almost say for a fixed blade, I would prefer like the micarta. Fixed blade, the motley and micarta. I have this AZ USA smallmouth with micarta. I got my auxiliary manufacturing Captain's Bowie custom out of focus. I got this in Atlanta last year. This has rich light, which is kind of like micarta. Rich light and ironwood. This is number 1. There it is, 001 out of 11 made. Reno, Nevada. Auxiliary manufacturing Captain's Bowie. That's my jam though. Titanium, micarta. What's everyone else? A lot of people are into the camo carbon. Yep, I've got some of it, or some of the blacked out, or some of this stuff. It's cool. It's definitely cool. Beekeeper walks the dog 4 times a day in 1 month, attacked 4 times. Last one ended up with your dog getting stitches and wife needing... Dude, that's sucks. See, it's like people have their dog without a leash, and then that's the person who their dog should be on a leash. My friend's dog, rest in peace, Samson. Big shout outs. Most recent, was one of the bestest dogs ever. But he would have his leash with him, and he would have him on a leash. But Samson did not need to be on a leash. I didn't give him treats, and he would listen to everything I had to say. Samson, stop. Come here. He was never far away. Didn't need the leash. Wouldn't have run off if he saw a squirrel or something. He'd like pant, like, can I go? But the people who don't, they're like, oh, well, see, he's not on a leash, so my dog's on a leash. And then their dog is 300 yards away. It's unfortunate, but that's the thing, is a lot of dog owners just don't take the responsibility that they need to take. Well, I don't have time to train them. Well, if you don't have time to do it, maybe you shouldn't have one. Anyone else handles that they love? I like Creighton handle best. Rubber, then micarta. The rubber's got too much of that grippy movement, but as far as like a fixed blades go, fixed blades I can deal with more of like a rubberized handle. On a folder, I'd say no. But on like a fixie, I can deal with that. I got like a couple of them here. Like the rubberized kind of handle on the Cold Steel Kobun. I don't mind that on a fixie at all. Or on my SOG Seal Pup. Has one of those kind of rubberized, grippy handles. So fixed blades, I don't mind that at all. That's kind of a thing. But on a folder, no. Yikes, man. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Those people shouldn't have had their dog able to do that. Co-Bunny's dog is spoiled, but she's friendly, and you don't let her run free, right? You're training her, and then you know the situations that you can be in with a leash or not. BNA likes wood. I really like a wooden handle as well. I don't have as many, and of course, can I find one? What is the good wood? What's that good wood? I mean, of course, the classic Buck 110 USA 2 dot out of focus, because why wouldn't it be? You don't, dude, there's nothing. Come on, please. Please. So that means 1974 to 1979. 50-year-old Buck. Wooden handle. What is that one that I got with a really nice wood? Ooh, that one's... Artisan Cutlery Ahab. Yo, Captain Ahab, dude. That's some out of focus wood. Got this my first year at Blade Show, Texas. We have a Rosecraft. Shoot, what was this one called? Damn it. Look at that chunk of wood on there, though. Real nice piece. Boom. Picked up the Golden Design Works sub caliber and red carbon style scales. Right on, Ron. Golden Design Works caliber is a really cool knife. There it is. Ironwood. Petrified Fish Scholar. Tell me that's not a razor, huh? So I have a few nice wood pieces. The wood ones, though, it's tough for me to order something with a wooden handle unless I'm like at the store and I can look at 6 of them, you know, and you can be like, that one. Wooden handles, stag handles, they've got that unique quality to them. That's what I love about like Rosecraft. When you go to Rosecraft at the show, let's say you're going to buy a Stinking Creek sow belly. Andy will say, hey, do you like that one? You want to check out a few more? And you'd be like, sure. And he'll pull out a half a dozen of them and let you actually look at them and be like, ooh, I like the chunkiness on that stag. You get a piece of stag. Here's the Rosecraft peanut. You know, each little chunk of stag is a little different. This is like the classicest. Classicest? The classic peanut shape, smaller design. Great little 5th pocket. Just drops in the hand and you're good to go. Bought my girlfriend the Space Kitty Nastlander for her birthday last night. Was so tempted to buy myself one too, dude. Dirty Dan, I get it. I get it. You see the one, you're like, yeah, I can get one for myself too. BNA is going to make some scales out of that tree that fell in his yard. That's great. I need more time. I have so many things I want to do. I haven't had a chance to do almost any of them lately. Life's got me busy right now, and it's unfortunate. I haven't even made as many videos as I'd like to. Although, I tell you, more people watch live streams than videos. Definitely some of you have said you're like, yeah, I don't really ever watch videos. I watch lives. Which is fine. You know, do what you enjoy spending your time doing. I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of videos myself. Watch a few, couple of channels, catch a couple lives when I can. I miss a lot more lives that I'd like to see or hang out in that I don't get to as much. Tex Flips. What's up, Tex? What are you carrying today? Welcome to the live. I'm in. Today I was carrying a few different things. I got my Migaron Carex 14C28N and micarta on that one. I got my NAFS OCT. That's the old college try. We're out of focus because why would it focus on the thing directly in front of it? It'll focus on the goddamn stick, and I hate this camera. Pisses me off. Come on, please. I did the laser mark on there, the white it's blue anodized with a white laser mark. I mimic the button pattern. Then I'm also carrying my KSK slip, Kevin Smith and knives with my ABW slip joint, Magna Cut textured titanium. And we're doing it. S90 Sage 6 on BNA right now. Devo Lush in blue crystallized titanium. I might want to get one. What you think about it? That's it right there. Magnus Lutz Ho. I got the lefty version. Top flipper works good. You can front flip with it if you don't want to top flip. I'm not good at top flipping. See, there you go. There's a couple fails. God dang it. Oh, I was pushing on the lock. You got to get down here and... Wow, I can't top flip today. Boom. S90V titanium with the crystallized titanium. Super cool. This is a lefty version. Yeah, titanium, and then that in the blue part, that's crystallized titanium. So they heat the titanium and it brings out that crystallized patterning. And then they anodized it blue. And my focus is extra pissed today. Why do you have to hate me so much today? It's like if there was anything right here that it's in focus, but then when I hold something up there, it won't focus on it. Ugh, rough. Sad face. Grateful Dong. Hey, freaks. Can't stay long. Want to stop. Give some love. Magnus Sluts Ho. Speaking of Dong. What's up, bro? Boom. There's a top flip for you. Pow. Latest shipwreck. Dude, my lighting is just not doing it today. And my table is an absolute disaster. Here we go. Latest copper shipwreck. The Kickstarter S90V CJRB Feldspar top liner lock. So you can see the button actuates the liner inside of there. I also stonewashed the blade myself. I need to get in there and kind of do a little bit there. I didn't get under there around that area, but up here, I love it. Kind of matches the shipwreck version a little bit. It's definitely really focused on the lava lamp today. Black dual tone Squid Industries trainer just came yesterday from Tex Flips. Whoa. Ow. I got this one from Squid Industries right here, the Mako V5. I am not... Your camera has ADHD causing some serious... I know. It's not... Hasn't been good today, Thomas. Some days it's okay. Most of the time it sucks. They're 4K cameras. They're decent cameras. Focus is good when it's there and it's not changing. Right now, me, focused. Table, focused. Yeah, these are great. No tap on there. It's solid. It's in the middle. Has adjustments with the weights you can add to it. It's got a little tactile nubbin right there and up here to kind of help you hold it in the right spot. But I don't flip too much. I don't flip too much. I should flip more. This is that silly knife my sister gave me. Look at this ugly thing. Ha! Bison River. Full review coming soon. Maybe. Maybe. Got a mess going on right now. Should put the ProTech on the ProTech box. Dueling Kubi Vagrants. Absolute mess today. What am I going to be looking for? Well, I'm going to Monterey Bay. Monterey Bay knives. This is definitely one of my favorite new knives. This is the Honey Badger S90V titanium. Sanford did limited run of this carbon fiber weave looking. It's not engraving. It is like a deep laser mark, but it does, if I could get it to focus. Wow, really? Look, it's not going to focus here, but it focuses on that tiny little corner. There you go. I love this knife. What's up, David G? That oligarch sure is purty. Robin, what's up? So, Robin, what should I do? So we have a MagnaCut beautiful blade. We've got the Tiffany blue handle. We've got the pearl inlay. It's an aluminum handle, so I can do a white laser mark on there. Slightly different blue, clearly, but that's what a white laser mark looks like on blue aluminum. So I could do that on here in a pattern or a style or inside here or do some accents or something. Carbon fiber? No, Dirty Dan. That's titanium. It's like a weave. I meant like it looks like a carbon fiber kind of a weave pattern. But it's not carbon fiber. That's titanium. It's a laser mark. So it's not an engraving, but the quality of this laser mark makes it look like a shadow. Makes it look like it's got, I mean, you can feel it, but it's not thick. It's not deep. I'm not a huge carbon fiber fan. I have some. I like the twill. Carbon fiber twill is really nice. This is the Ramet Meteor. This is a liner lock, or you can see it's got the bolster lock right there, so I can get in there with my thumb and drop the bolster lock. Or I can do the button lock. It's a button actuated. Wow, I can't flick as a righty. As a lefty, I can flick it fine. So I can use that liner lock, or you can use the button. But yeah, that carbon fiber with the twill. I just got another one in Texas. This one right here is the Spike, the KB Spike. But that's that carbon fiber twill. Of all the carbon fibers, though, I dig this. Something about the way the twill looks. Do I know if they're going to release more laser etched honey badgers? I don't, J1. But I will look. I will look. And I will talk to him. And he's going to be in Atlanta. So I'll go see Sanford. I talked to him for a little while. He doesn't do social media as much. Like, he doesn't reply on, it even says on his Instagram page that he doesn't use the messaging feature on there. So I haven't talked to him since Texas, but we did hang out and talk for a bit about laser marks and stuff like that. And so I will go see him when I go to Atlanta and ask him about it. But I know that he does have this programmed in. So like if he does have these for sale, you know, you could probably convince him, pay him extra. I mean, it was $50 more for this one than the non-etched ones, but there was only like 4 or 6 of them at the show. But this is definitely one of my favorite knives right now. It's literally the sound just is awesome. The nice little tink or tick kind of quality. Action feels great. Just really nice in my hand. Thomas can't wait to get his Mallory Designs H2O in hand. Mallory makes some great stuff as well. Be seeing him pretty soon. QSP, we'll stop by the QSP booth. David's always got some cool new stuff. This is just a classic copper or brass penguin. Yeah, it's got crispy. The sounds are very crispy. It's great. I love it. I love it. Definitely going to go give some time at KB Kubi. They hooked it up in Texas. This is the KB El Dorado. Tell me that's not a cool slip joint. Titanium M390 slip joint with a reversible clip. What? That is classy. I dig it. I dig it. Carried my premium pony stout yesterday. The only thing nicer than the premium pony stout would be the Devo Stout V2. Look at that pair. I can do the double thumb drop. Since this one's premium Vanex lefty bolster lock, and then it's the titanium bolster with the micro milling. Sick. Also one of my favorites. Of course, it's a lefty. And then a thumb hole, flicking hole with a hollow grind. How could you complain? Who here was at Blade Show Texas? Surprise, surprise. I was there. I was there. I was in Texas. In the group, who was in Texas that's in the group now? Donnie was in here earlier. He's probably doing some work right now. He was there. I drove down with him. Laser Ghost Knives. I picked him up on the way. Who else was at Texas? Who's going to be in Atlanta in 2 weeks? I will. Numb Knives has Nick's got a table. Numb Knives is going to be there. This is the N1 Cornerstone with the pinch lock. Also hollow grind S90V micro milled titanium. Jimps out on the tip. That is a loving thing for me. I called it a flicking hole and she got mad at me. Sick. That's a fantastic knife right here. And the pinch lock is completely, this is a fully ambidextrous, works the exact same for a lefty or a righty. Once you flip the clip from one side to the other, since the pinch lock works on both sides, you have to push both sides. This one works exactly the same for a lefty or a righty. Gotta go. Thanks for hanging out, Tex Flips. If you're going to be in Atlanta, I'll see you there. If not, see you in Texas next year. Boom. So we're going to see Nick at Numb Knives for sure. Great stuff that he's doing. I got to check out, he had like 6 different prototypes in Texas. Got to sit there and hang out with them and check them out. Very cool. Donnie better be working. Blade Show gonna be soon. Yeah, Donnie's got a lot of stuff in the works. If you guys saw, I can bring it up. Let me bring it up. Maybe. There it is. There are 6 knives that Donnie is working on for the show. This was like a week ago, so it's not, he's further along than this, but look at all those jimps. Look at the sizes. When there's another one, there's another one. Here's another one. There's this one. Look at those jimps. Look at that. Oh my God. Why won't you let me pause? Good Lord. Look at the jimps all the way. And then they on the backspacer. He does those floating backspacers too that are just incredibly well crafted. No CNC, no mill. He makes all this by hand. Man, I got my Ripley at the right time. You got one early on, BNA? They're only going to get expensiver. They're only going to get expensiver. Totally worth it though. The amount of time, effort, and skills that he puts into these knives is top notch. Every one I've touched, even the early ones that he's got protos that he never sell, that he just keeps because he was learning, they're still nice. You know what I mean? BNA's is number 10. Donnie doing the Lord's work. He doing Lord's work over here. No doubt. Really good stuff. Number 10. What's he on now? What number is he on now? It's definitely moving up. Oh my God. All right. So BNA, that's the wood from your tree? I thought you said the tree just fell. You already like cut it and run it through a planer or what? That doesn't look, that looks, they would still be wet. Wow. Look at the nice wrinkly pattern on there though. I mean, if this tree just fell, didn't you say this tree just fell? Who in their right mind would hand make a folder? Craziness. It was a standing dead. Okay, I was gonna say like, bro, like if it just fell, that's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be drying but this looks gorgeous. The wrinkle pattern on that looks fantastic. Oh yeah. I have one of these. I gotta find it. I don't have this one with the sleeve, but I have a single cold steel DVD. That used to be a thing. You used to be able to I don't even think I had to pay for it. I'm pretty sure was not easy to split. That's good. Yeah, I definitely remember you could get a hold of Cold Steel and they would send you a DVD. And the Cold Steel test DVDs are like wicked. Those were fun back in the day. That was a thing. It was pretty common that you could get a hold of. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Got to buy a chainsaw mill now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. And then you just turn it on and then bring the log up. Bring the log up. Or just get an actual one. But the chainsaw mill will work fine. Except for you're losing that much every single cut. Although the big one, I'm wondering how thick that is. You're still, the efficiency. I guess if you got one that was like a bandsaw, that would probably be the thinnest as far as loss from the kerf. How much kerf? Is it push and kerf? What's the tooth kerf ratio? Does it throw the kerf like a madman? Or does it get stuck in there? You need to have a good kerf separationist design. Lose 3/8 at least every cut. The wood's only this thick. I'm going to go cut. It's like, oh, now I only got 2 pieces that are 1/2 inch. Better than nothing though, I guess, right? That's how you get wood. That's how you get Well, it's one of the ways. One of the ways. They make a chain for ripping. Everyone listen now.
Hi. Did someone say hole? No? Well, that's awkward. I'm driving home from work, so this will probably be my only chat. I can hear the applause, you know. Guess what? I'll be in Atlanta. My advice, run. For exercise, of course.
Ew. For exercise? Hate Nate. I only run if I have to get away from something. But I'm trying to escape, which is not often. It's not often. Hate Nate in the house with 20. Thank you so much, Hate Nate. Magnus, let's ho. Yeah. Dong, are you still in here or did you have to run? He might have had to run, which is fine. Otherwise, I'm going to say, and all form the head. We've got triple action. Da, 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 da. Magnus Sluts for life. Magnus Sluts in the house. Did I say hole? I meant hole. Give me that hole. Have a safe ride home. Hate Nate. Please drive safe. We need to get you home safely. And I'm going to be hanging with Nate and I are going to be, we're going to be close. He's picking me up at the airport. Woo! Hate Nate. Dong said something about meeting up with Donnie on Thursday. Fred, you want to meet up on Thursday? Trish? Trish isn't here. Where's Trish? Oh, Trish probably got a bartend right now. She's been picking up them bartending shifts. Log is huge, almost 4 feet around, 7 feet long. That's a beast. What's up, Mick? Mick Ranger. What am I going to be looking for in Atlanta, Mick? Hate Nate, thank you again. Magnus Sluts for life. Gonna be chilling with Hate Nate and Dong and Donnie and Trish and God, a lot of folks. A lot of folks. Steven will be around Thursday. We got an Airbnb. I think it's like probably no more than 5-6 miles from downtown, from by where the convention is. But I will be probably wanting to stop at the convention center on Thursday since I got a vendor badge from Kansept. So I'll probably want to stop in there on Thursday and pick that out quick. Jealous of the hang. Wish I could make it. B&A. Just pay attention. I'm going to be going live. I'll do my normal Thursday night live. If you saw when I went to Texas, did the Thursday night live on the way down. Donnie narrated.
At Mick_Ranger11 became a member. At Mick_Ranger11 celebrates 14 months of membership. Can't wait to see the Blade Show haul. _Darth Dan.
_Darth Dan. Can't wait to see the Blade Show haul. I haven't even reviewed all the knives. I haven't had even time to make knife review videos lately, kids. I'm behind. I still have a few knives left. I got like 17, 18, 19 knives in Texas, and I still haven't reviewed all of them. Plus, I got a few other ones from a few folks that I haven't reviewed, like the CRKT. Wow. With the fancy serrates. A couple. I still got another one from Fred's group that I got to do. Just too many things going on for me to get anything done lately. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Me and Donnie together could black out the sun. Oh, B&A, bro. With the group that we're gonna have, bro. Gonna be great. It is gonna be a really good time. Fed Harrison's gonna be there. He was in the live a little bit ago. He might still be here. He's been busy eating some Roundup or sniffing it, or I don't know. Thank you for the 14 months, Mick. Appreciate it. Mick, I know you have made some good recommendations in the past, so I've given you that homework. VEFs, yeah, my brain. VEFs aerations. Dirty Dan. Saving me. All over the place right now. Yeah, but Mick, let me know. It's really stuff I should look out for. I want to look up Berg Blades. Berg Blades. Berg Blades. Latest drop from Berg. Sweeney's. Do they have the Sydney Sweeney on sale? No. Okay. Lefty Tick. Not a whole lot on the latest drop. Available knives. Still no Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, if anybody wants to know what kind of Sweeney would you get if you got one? Which Sweeney would you get? I'd get the Sydney. Fed's gonna be there. The Roundup hasn't killed him yet. Good, Fed. Fed, we're gonna go to the. If there's a Kizer meetup thing again, we go. We're doing it. That was a fun trip. That was a cool adventure. The Fed Devo guys adventure that I went on, that was some fun stuff. Definitely a good time was had. What kind of Sweeney would you get? That one. Ultim Sweeney. Mini Sweeney. I want one of those. The mini slim, not that one though. Let's see, page 2. Yeah, I really like this. I like this knife a lot. I don't know if I need the mini, but the slim or the mini slim. Very cool though. Grateful Dong posts pictures of his up regularly, and every time I look at it. BNA, yep, me too. I mean, yeah, I guess. Steven, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you soon. Guys, you're going to have a blast. Still jelly, but can't wait to see the pics in the live streams. So I will be doing the Thursday night live stream. So that's 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's when my normal live is. We'll be there. I don't know if I'll be where I'm going to be. If we'll be with Donnie, we'll be at the, probably be a little bit of everything. Going to the Airbnb, going to the convention to pick up the badges, running around, meeting with some people, maybe going to a pub or something somewhere. So that'll be the Thursday night live. I'll be doing other lives. We could probably do a Friday night live, Saturday night live from wherever we are, or during the day, obviously. It's gonna be a good time. So make sure you, the notifications don't always work right, but stay tuned. I'll post regularly what's happening. Get on the Instagram, Discord, so you can get a hold of me and be ready. We're gonna have some fun. I need Vu to see if we got a pass to the Kizer thing. Fed, we didn't have. Did we last year? Did we? Huh? The Atlanta Kizer meet. The 12-year anniversary Kizer meet. They gave everyone who was there one of these drop bears. Fed, you're in. Mick says, hope to get to Blade Show once medical issues are taken care of. Do it, do it, and do it. But Fed, you just got to walk in like a boss. Exactly. That's basically what we did last year. Also, Fed, if you hadn't heard, Kansept got a hold of me, asked if I want to help out, and I tried to find I basically said I could. Vu got me in. Awesome. Well, how do you get in? Do you need a vendor badge? Because I do have a vendor badge. I'm getting a vendor badge from Kansept. I'm going to be working the Kansept booth for the early bird, 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. on day one. So I'm just going to help them out a little bit on day one. But I'm imagining, since I got the vendor badge, that should... But again, we got into the Kizer meet last year. I mean, I'm going to say the reason is because I was standing next to Fed, and he just looked good. And it was like, yep, this guy should be here. Come on in. I mean, we were with the guys from Devo, too. Lefty might have helped a little. Vu's a good guy. He's a person who can get you in. Well, Fed, we're just going to do like we did last year, right? We'll make it happen. Should be great. Should be great. Okay, so back to Berg blades. Sale. The Alpha. Handmaids. I wonder if they're gonna have any of these at the show. Look at that. Ugh. That's dirty. I like. S35 tempered to 58 to 60. Does that seem low? I mean, it's a fixed blade, though. It's a fixed blade. Old caramel canvas micarta. Yeah. That's what drew me in, is that micarta. That looks really nice. Fed's look. Fed works. Is that what it was, Fed? It was all Fed. Or maybe it was, who's this long-haired weirdo standing next to Fed? These guys are just straight shooters. Upper management written all over it. That's good for a fixie. The lower HRC. I wasn't thinking fixies at first, and then I realized I was like, fixed blade. That is a good looking knife though, right? I'm on board with that. I like the shape. It brings me joy. This is the fixie I got last year at the show. This was the first thing I went over and picked up from Auxiliary Manufacturing. AEBL. The actual first thing I got was this, the Gecko Customs. Picked this. Ran over, grabbed this, ran straight over to Auxiliary Manufacturing. I had early bird ticket last year. Boom. Thanks again, Steven. Steven just was in here a minute ago, and then he had to leave just a little bit ago. But Steven was so generous as to get me tickets last year, so he got me an early bird ticket. So I got into the early bird. You can get the mini slim for $200 at REC. Wait, why is my brain not working? REC. Didn't they have them over at C. Reisner Cutlery. TPK. Pretty sure. Why is my brain not working right now? Rec, R-E-C. $225 for the mini slim. $210. Yeah, I like the oranger one. $210 at TPK. River's Edge. About the same price as TPK. I bought several things over at C. Reisner Cutlery. I don't know. Have I bought anything from River's Edge? I don't. Well, there's that auxiliary manufacturing. Okay, so big. Good looking out, Mick. $200. It's $10 less over here. They have shipping issues though. Here we go. Some more Berg blades. The Barber. That thing's wild. Alpha. That Iron Mutt's pretty cool. I think I almost prefer the non-mini slim. Because isn't this is 5.75 overall. It's pretty short. TPK is probably better because Austin is awesome. I give them my business. I bought several things from there. They got the good deals. They gave us the real good deal on this bad boy. Remember when you recommended, you're like, oh yeah, it's this. And then I got this for free. So not only did they have $100 off the Van X Stout V2, they also threw this $110 QSP M390 titanium mini penguin in. That was a hell of a deal. That was a hell of a deal. I mean, $100 off of this with the Van X, and you got that for, it's basically $200 off. That deal was out of control. Like even just the $100 off the Stout V2 is a fantastic deal. Let alone throwing in $110 mini QSP. This is probably my favorite mini. I mean, because it's great. It's nice and snappy. That jigged titanium. And then M390. And then it's just a good design. Small, but beastly. Class act. Me? David G? Something. I'm a mess right now. Look at this patchy section here. Nothing here, but I got this big old sideburn that goes all the way down there. Sticker over here. Right in it, right in here. And then I got all the gray. This is where all the gray on my body. None up here, but definitely killing it right here. I'd make that deal any day. Dude, when I saw it, it was like, this is... What? I would have just gone for it just with the lefty Stout V2. I mean, Van X? I haven't, and then black coated. You got coated Van X, that'll last forever. Kathleen. Moderate, mild updates, Kathleen. Still going to do a couple more things. That's the wrong button. Look at how they're looking. Kathleen, huh? More stuff going on the way. How's Kathleen today? Good to see you. Coal Bunny has a few grays. I need a clean shave before a blade show. I'm going to trim all this off in the next couple of days. It's getting ridiculous. I need to get a new fan for the Cougar. One of my fans is bad. Got grays everywhere in 36, Dirty Dan. Well, it's the welcome to life. It's interesting. I'm old, but I still can farm hair, so I'm gonna do it. Wow, they look great. Thank you, Kathleen. That's all I wanted to hear. Couple more little things. I'm gonna doctor them up a little bit more, but I'm starting to get pretty excited about it. It's looking good. Looking good. Super fun. Can't wait till the heat breaks. How hot is it right now for you, Thomas? It's been overcast here in like 50s. It was like 80, and then it was cold, and now it's cold again. I haven't ordered the fan yet, Kathleen. It's on my list. I need to order it soon though, because we can't have the Cougar getting mad at me and overheating. It has 4 fans. There's like one on this side. Are there any down there? Or is there one down the bottom too? Underneath the, maybe not. There's one on one side connected to the vent, and then there's 3 internal. So like that one's sucking the air out, and the 3 internal are blowing it around, pulling it in from the bottom or whatever. So it's definitely, even without the one broken, there's still 3 other fans that are killing it right now. Crab Castle Forge. Of course we knew that, Dan. Listen to this dude, Rufus. He knows what he's talking about. Today was 96 in NJ. Tomorrow it's going to be 93. Gross. Got to sit in the AC, huh? But then Thursday it's going to be 68. That Thursday is going to feel like incredible. It's going to feel incredible. Crab Castle Forge, you going to be in Atlanta? If so, meet up. Anyone who's going to be in Atlanta, I'm making sure to let them know. We've got a bunch of fun people going to be there having a good time, wanting to hang out, socialize. It's a huge, incredible social gathering that I am excited to continue to be a part of, and I recommend it to anyone. Chicken fried steak in the house from Central Cali. How's Cali doing today, bud? You ever go fishing in Bishop? Chicken fried steak? When I lived in the LA area, we used to drive up and go fishing up in Bishop. Drive up the top of the mountain and then slowly work down and fish for trout. Super fun. Wish I could go to Blade Show. It's expensive, especially if you're not close. I mean, of course, then you're going to buy stuff. But for me in Minnesota, it's like the flight, the hotel or the Airbnb this year, it costs quite a bit just to get there. Thomas is carrying his Magna Cut Yellow FRN UKPK that looks exactly like this. Carry this on the hot days. You've got your ultimately water resistant or waterproof Magna Cut and coated hardware and the FRN. It's light. You can be in the pocket. You can jump in the ocean with this bad boy. And it's legal in UK. The UK PK. Fantastic knife. Good here. Thank you. Fish all the time. I'm between Bakersfield and Fresno. Cahuilla Lake. Right on. Right on. I did not fish as much as I'd like to. There was a couple other places I went. I wish I could remember right now, but I just remember when we would drive up to Bishop and fish up there, and it was just I really enjoyed going up and camping and hanging out up there. I'll coat your hardware. Promise? Donnie's still lurking in here. Coming in with a bam. Donnie, when are you going to the convention center on Thursday then for the setup? I'm going to try to plan that. I mean, not that we need to do it today, but I'm just curious if you know, like, is there like a timeline of when you can get in on Thursday? Is like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, earlier or later? Crab Castle Forge needs to move to New Orleans. You're only 7 hours away. That's not too bad of a drive. Donnie and I drove. Well, I drove 5.5 hours to Donnie's, then we drove 10 more hours to get to when you are Donnie. Good, from you, solid answer. That's solid. Dom's back. What's up, Dom? Yeah, Donnie. So we'll plan on that. Well, I know that Dong said he had already talked to you about getting together on Thursday. So we can kind of work around that. I'll be there early. Then we can head over there. So Donnie, you haven't learned anything as far as how you can get in or what times or anything? We'll have to figure it out. Joyce from Kansept said she was going to get a hold of me with some more information pretty soon. So once I get any more of that, I'll put everyone in the loop. Earlier today, Thomas randomly discovered my gaming channel. Oh, because I don't really do. I might post some stuff here and there, but I did post the link to my gaming channel. If anyone wants to, should I bring it up? I'll pull it up for us here. But I don't do a lot. Since I started the channel, I haven't done as much gaming. But I do game. And I've been playing this new one lately. I mean, I still play some GTA. GTA 6 is going to be great. Chicken, yeah, we drove to Texas together. Oh, yeah, chicken fried steak. I drove down to Donnie's place. We stayed there that night. We got on with Clayton from Burning Stables and talked to him for a while. And then we drove to Texas the next day for the weekend. It was a great time. You can, chicken fried steak, you can, my live stream. We live streamed on the way. And Donnie read all the super chats. It's actually a pretty fun one. And you can see like our Airbnb and shit when we met up with Kevin. It was great. Let me check my email. Yeah, Donnie, if you do get any info on that, let me know. So I made a post today on this channel. There's my post. Looking for a little variety from knives? Check out some dino action over on my gaming channel. Screen cap. Boom. We'll click on that. You can watch that if you're interested. If you're interested in dinosaurs, you would have a good time playing that game. We can get into for badges as early as 9 a.m. Thursday, and it's open till 7. All right. Well, I don't get there until like 2 or 3. Donnie, when are you going to be getting there? Let me know. Scared of old Tejas? I smoke too much for them boys over yonder. Yeah, these days, chicken fried, that's not as much of a concern. Virtual Kenman. Here's me playing some GTA and some Isle. All right, let me go like this. Copy. Paste. If anyone's interested in some gaming adventures, you're welcome to head over there. Oh, that's right. You're going to get there on Wednesday. You already said that, and I already forgot because, you know, we got to play some Fortnite. I don't do Fortnite, Mick. I never really have done. I always was more... I did when PUBG was hot. We were doing PUBG, Modern Warfare, Fortnite. I mean, I guess if you do no build, I would consider it, because the Fortnite where you can build, it's not even the same game anymore, because now you need a whole different strategy as far as building and making walls, and like you're just basically building traps and distractions. when I'm down for just like PUBG, old school. You just drop in, you got nothing, get some stuff, see how long you can last. I have a Switch too, but I'm too lazy to set it up. You heard the man, no foreplay. No, we can do plenty of that. No build mode is stupid. So Dirty Dan is into the build mode. See, to me, that's just a completely different game. And I'm not saying that's not a good game, but that is tell me it's not. See, because you even know it's a completely different game because you say no build mode is stupid, right? So you understand that without building, it's this, and with building, it's this, and they are not the same. And that's just what I'm getting at. I am definitely more of the realism kind of if like that's why I'm kind of into this dinosaur game, because it's super OG realism. You can't group up with non-species dinosaurs. All the dinosaurs in the world are other people. So you drop into this world, you are a baby, you try to not die, you try to survive. And after 20, 30 hours, if you made it to old age, your dinosaur will just die and then you have to start over. So it's like a fresh round of Fortnite or PUBG or whatever, almost every time you play. And everyone's even, you got nothing. And then like I said, like a PUBG or something where it's like you have nothing, you go in, you grab a few things, and then you see how long you can last. I love that stuff. I remember, David remembers when I shaved. Well, it's dramatic because I let her get thick and then I trim.
Chicken Fried Steak subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing, Chicken Fried Steak. Name of the dinosaur game. It's called The Isle. It's called The Isle. I can show you. Give me a sec. Screen grab. If you go to Steam, for Forza 6 is up. The Isle, Evrima. It's a $20 game on Steam, only Steam. But dude, it's rad. It's super fun. I mean, this is the one where I basically got into a fight with a bunch of little mini dinosaurs. But remember, all of the other dinosaurs are also people. So if I go, it was actually on a guy's live stream. So this was the guy's live of him fighting me with all of his buddies.
He's coming for yellow turns because he knows which one I am on stream.
And so when you log in with all your buddies, you can
we don't have many soldiers left. This is not going as well as I thought.
Group, and they all ganged up.
You can see us again now. That's the problem.
Someone said should be endlessly yelling at him.
Wait, what?
And then later in the stream, I joined his crew. So after he killed me, I joined. And
tell the group to safe log, maybe.
One of the small ones, and then ran around with his crew.
Oh my god, that was close.
We killed a trike.
Oh, you're not in the group.
So it's a really fun game. Dirty Dan, you don't build in Fortnite anymore? I thought Dirty Dan said you have to build. Thanks again for subscribing, Chicken Fried Steak. Live on Tuesdays, this time, Thursdays from 6 to 9, Saturday morning coffee at 8 a.m., all Central Standard Time. There is no build mode, and that's the popular mode nowadays. Yeah, but there's still a build mode. Well, can you not agree, though, it's a different type of a game? It's more of a puzzling. It's such a different strategy / puzzle / with the build than it is with like the realism of like not being able to build. I'm not saying love whatever games you love. I love some weird puzzle games. No build doesn't make sense. Not even the same game. Correct. They're totally different. That's That's why some people that are into the realistic drop in survival fight game are into that, and the building becomes more of like, how can I create this puzzle so you can't get to me, but I can make a thing, and then I can lead you into here, and then I can trap you or whatever. So you're right, it's a completely different game. I want to play Dragon Quest Remake. What's that on? Isn't Dragon Quest from NES? It can be fun. I'm only watch Dank play Fallout Tactics. I don't play games that involve coordination and reflexes. Can't you change the controls yourself though? Can't you modify the controls to be however you want them, Mick? And I'm pretty sure there is still both versions. You can play a build version or a non-build version. Dragon Quest was originally NES. So there is a Dragon Quest remake? It's on Switch? I have a Switch. It's not a Switch 2, is it? Dragon Quest remake. Because I have an original Switch. I don't have the Switch 2. Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 for digital. But the actual hard copy, or no, this is a digital copy. Oh, that's different. You can't get this version on the Switch, but you can get this version on the Switch. But you can get either of them on Steam, so I could definitely buy them on Steam. I'm not a huge fan of digital, although Steam is all digital, obviously. But I'm a hard copy. If you can get a hard copy, I'll prefer that. GTA 6 coming out, I'll get a hard copy. Dan, on a side note, that's the first time I've seen a 13-year-old drive across the country. Robotron 2084. Right on, Thomas. Yeah, because you don't want to have to set it up, Mick. You'd want to just have it be set up how it was. But it seems these days, all the games, you can go in and just hotkey everything. You can change it from a keyboard and mouse to a controller. You can say up, spacebar, buttons, W up, A left, and like link everything to a controller or change it to your own liking. But then if you don't know, you got to redo it. It's kind of a pain. Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I literally stopped playing games. I was playing Zelda, not Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom, the second one, before I started the YouTube channel. When I started the YouTube channel, I basically stopped playing games for almost 2 years because I was so busy. I still am kind of busy. I get in a game because I have to chill at the end of the night. I need to chill and either watch a show or a movie or play a game, video game for an hour or two, and then I can fall asleep. But if until I sit down and start doing something like that, I'm up. And then it's like, all right, I need to start unwinding and go to bed. And so I got to either play a game and veg out or play a movie and veg out. Manic Mansion on the Commodore 64. Maniac Mansion. I had a ColecoVision. Used to watch movies at work while they would be taping the show. It was a lifesaver. Dude, sometimes being able to stuff, if you're allowed to, helps pass the time. Twilight Princess was your favorite Zelda? I would say mine was Breath of the Wild. Obviously Ocarina of Time is a top one. I really, Breath of the Wild is the most, it's even more than Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom was fun, but when you had the mechanic of the build and stuff, I didn't get into that as much as I liked the Breath of the Wild version. Duck Hunt, the old school Duck Hunt. Your first gaming system was a Coleco? Yep. I had the Coleco, Ladybug, Smurf Rescue, and Gargamel's Castle. Yep. Old school. It was either Atari or Coleco back then. My buddy had an Atari, I had a Coleco. Then we got the original Nintendo, the NES. Link's Awakening for Game Boy. Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds. Anything Zelda are some of my favorite games. Got a Nintendo in 6th grade, then 7th grade. And he found the girls. Once you find the ladies, that's on. Yep. I still had time for games. Went from Duck Hunt to Shooting Ducks. Haunted with Grandfather. See, that's cool. Chicken, that's why Donnie stopped too. Well, you know, I think there's room for both. I don't want 24/7, you know. Sometimes you're like, okay, I need a break. I need a break. The car game on Coleco with the steering wheel. I never had the steering wheel, but what was the car game? I always loved car games, though. Car games are top notch. I might have to get the new Forza. Anybody pick that up? What's the other one, though? That's the one I got my nephews with this steering wheel. Gran Turismo. But I haven't been buying too many games lately because I don't have too much time. But somehow I fell into playing the Isle with the dinosaurs, and it's kind of a fun little session game because each one's kind of new. Like I've been really into the Ceratosaurus. I think the full lifespan of a Cerato, if you live to old age and die of natural causes, is like maybe 6 to 8 hours at the most. And that's it. And so if you go in and start up a game, you play for a couple hours, you get them to about 60, 75% fully grown. And then you can log off and log back in and kind of continue. But when you log off, it's 60 seconds of you're still logged on. So it's kind of, they have it set up because all the dinosaurs are actual people. So like you're about to get attacked and killed by 3 dudes, you can't just log off and disappear and be safe. You are a 60-second cooldown before the log off works. So you can't escape an attack. You'd have to actually run away, find a safe spot, hope they don't find you, then log out. And then you can log back into the same character. But they do die of that old age. I think the T-Rex lives the longest of maybe like a 30-hour actual game time. But by then you die of old age. But what you can do is you can pass along your genes, and then when you make a new character, you start off with some traits. So you got a little buff in a way. Donnie was quite slutty. I mean, he still is. What was it? I used to do drugs. I mean, I still do. Or what was? Or that was the what? But I used to too, or whatever. Stupid. Find a gamer girl. Dirty Dan now knows what's up. That could be all right. Although sometimes I find you find the girl, you don't always want to find the girl that has the same hobbies because you want to have something different. So like you hang out a lot, but then it's like, okay, now you're going to go do your thing. I'm going to go do my thing. And that will keep us sane. The car game on Coleco was called Turbo. That sounds familiar. Ahead of its time. Yep. Look at that bad boy. I do remember seeing that. That's a sick little steering wheel. Here's the gameplay. ColecoVision. Wow. Look at the wheels. Oh, that's great. Oh, this guy's getting passed. Road Rash. Excite Bike, dude. Old school Excite Bike. And then on Excite Bike, you could actually design the courses too. You could actually make a different course. My ears, right? Totally bitching. Dude, them old games are, I don't care what anybody says. You start playing them and you're like, you know what? This is actually fun. Panic Button. You had to assemble cakes, robots, and TVs. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Classic. Classic. James Bond 007 Nightfire on GameCube. Not GoldenEye. Little GoldenEye. That city had to be Tokyo. The colors were definitely wild. Mario Party, dude. Robin. Old school Mario Party. Robin, dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude. Get the dinosaur game going, Robin. We will get on. We can set up a Discord and talk while we're playing. I mean, you can talk while you're playing on the game, except for it's type chat. Unless, depending, certain servers I think do have proximity chat. But we can always just open up another window or whatever and set up a thing. GoldenEye for the win. The golden gun that looked like a pencil taped to a cigarette box, right? No Odd Job. Can't be Odd Job. Micro Machines the game. Indeed. Apex. Donnie used to play Apex. Yeah, there it is, Cicero. I just said that. GoldenEye, but no one can be Odd Job. Balloon Fight. That's funny. What is a deep sea fisherman? Like big marlin? Blue marlin? You like literally drive your boat around in the water in terrible graphics like this. And then you get a fish on and you spend 5 minutes reeling it in. Oh, let it out. Reel it in. Let it out. And after 5-10 minutes, oh, I broke the line. You're like, man, this game's wild. Mario Party in college, yeah, we used to play Mario Party a lot. The little mini games are super fun. I have Mario Party on N64. Oh, I think I have it on... Is that on Switch? I think I have Mario Party on Switch as well. Uni Racers. Who throws a shoe? Seaman from Dreamcast. Skate or die. Skate, 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 skate. Or die. Die, die, die. Dude, that game was rad. I was good at the half pipe. The trick is you have to do all the tricks. You got to do just like to the right, to the left. One button to the left, one button to the right, 2 buttons to the left. They got to do all the tricks to get the best score on the half pipe. It's Pokemon, but you're collecting knives. That's what's up, dude. We should make a Pokemon collect 'em all game, but it's just knives. Any computer programmers out there want to get with me? California Games with the surfing and the, yeah, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. All right. What are we looking at? 649. Holy smokes. It's a Tri-State Tuesday. Excuse me. He's not live already, is he? No, he's getting ready to go live. I was going to say, he didn't go early, did he? So my boy Tri-State is going to be live in a few minutes. I usually hadn't been doing a Tuesday live. I do Mondays, but the league picked up, so I'm doing some Tuesdays for a while, but I'll always be done before Master Blaster. Yes, dude, Master Blaster was sick. I have the original, I have my original Nintendo, I got my 64, I got my Xbox 360, all by my TV over there. Elden Ring. Cole's doing his stretches. Battletoads. Old school Battletoads. That Master Blaster was really fun. All right. We'll be seeing Cole in Atlanta in a couple of weeks. There is, let me check that link, make sure that is working. Yes, it is. There is a link to Tri-State's live. He goes live at 7 o'clock every Tuesday. Make sure you go hang out if you're looking for something to do. Always a fun time over there with Weenie in the Butt. Ew, brother. Most time spent on a game was Apex, Donnie. Me, it probably would have been Breath of the Wild. I used to do the speed run Breath of the Wild, or maybe GTA 5. Metroid Prime. Samus is my girl. Dude, the old school Metroid was super fun. All them old games. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. Yeah, anyone wants to play some dinosaur stuff though, bro, we can get on together. All the dinosaurs are actual humans. It's a server-based game, but you get to run around and try to live. If you want to do a little couple-hour session with me, Contra, no doubt. Contra's top-notch. You keep referring to Apex as a game. I was talking about Bomberman. Sorry. I thought you said Apex Legends. But you're talking about Bomberman. My bad. And Apex Carry. That's what it was. I thought you meant Apex Legends. And when you said Apex, you were talking to Robin. I get it now. I get it now. See, I don't even call him Apex. I call him Robin. Apex is actually a game. Woo! We figured it out. We got it. Robin's a game. Would you like to play? Good Lord. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom and make some dinner. So there's that. Thank you all for hanging out. Good times. Atlanta coming up soon. Donnie, I'll talk to you soon. And I'll try to figure out a plan. And then we don't even have to stick to the plan. We just got to have a general, relaxed, moderately unorganized. I could play Apex easily. He seems like a cuddler. All right. Thank you all very much. Magnus, let's ho. Stay sharp. We'll see you all soon. Thursday live, 6 p.m. Central, as you all know. A couple more weeks for us to do some homework, try to figure out what we want to look at. Some cool stuff to check out when we're in Atlanta. Kisses. Everyone go check out Donnie. Donnie, you going to be live later tonight? Donnie does some late night lives. Always a good time. I wish I could be there more. And Robin, too. Robin's been on the lives. Solid. Have a good evening, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Stay sharp.